Hallo, willkommen zu Lone Star. Wir spielen Tales of Monkey Island. Chapter 1, Launch of the Screaming Narwhal.
At last, my victory is at hand! Behold, the legendary 13th monkey of Montevideo, whose sacrifice will eternally bind the oceans themselves to my infernal will. Impressed yet?
Not half as much as I'll be when Guybrush guts your diseased carcass with his voodoo cutlass, you doddering sack of scum!
I wouldn't hold your breath, waiting for any last-minute heroics, my dear. The last I saw of your mighty pirate husband, he was being torn apart by a school of my ravenous piranha poodles.
All right, LeChuck, put down the monkey and back away from my wife.
Guybrush!
Threepwood, you've led me a merry chase, but soon the dread mysteries of these ancient simians will be mine, and the seas will run red with the blood of my enemies.
Yeah, well, you fight like a...
No time to waste, Guybrush. Finish enchanting that sword before LeChuck completes his spell.
I'm on it. One LeChuck defeating cursed cutlass of Kaflu coming up. Now, where did I leave those handy voodoo instructions?
They're pinned to your mast.
Oh, yeah.
To walk around, click and drag the mouse in the direction you want to go. To select an object, left click it with the mouse, right selecting the voodoo instructions on the mast.
Come to Guybrush, you spooky voodoo recipe you. Well, I had to sail 6 of the 7 major seas to find the ingredients, but I finally finished the cutlass. Almost. Now all I need to do is find some fizzy root beer to spray on it, and LeChuck's as good as toast. Icky disease toast.
Wir brauchen also noch Enchanted Root Beer Bottle. Root Beer must be fizzy.
You wouldn't believe all the incredible adventures I went through finding all the parts for this thing. Fizzy Phil's breath mints. Give your mouth the gift of fizz.
Let's click on
Cease
fizzy.
your infernal struggling.
I'd fire the cannon, but Elaine jettisoned all my ammo after I accidentally sunk her mother's schooner.
Cease your infernal struggling, or I'll gut you from gob to gizzard.
I wonder if there's anything useful down there. Nope, nothing but a bunch of lazy crewmen. Can't believe I spent so much time recruiting those guys.
For the love
Elaine, my beautiful butter...
What?
I said, Elaine,
Elaine!
my beautiful butter...
my beautiful butter?
I was gonna say buttercup, but you keep cutting me off.
Oh, Guybrush. Now stop the chuck or we're all dead.
What's going on here?
LeChuck hijacked my ship and sailed to the Rock of Gelato to finish his terrifying voodoo ritual. It's a good thing we've got the cutlass of Kaflu on our side, or we'd be done for.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Finish the recipe.
The recipe says I'm supposed to soak the cutlass in magical root beer, but I can't find any.
Have you looked in that creepy monkey coffin?
Right, because everyone keeps their magic root beer in a tiny monkey coffin. Do you need anything?
I said I'm fine. Just finish the recipe.
Want me to get anything from the hold? I brought some hot stickers.
No! Finish the recipe!
Why do you keep shouting at me?
I'm not shouting! I'm projecting!
okay?
I'm fine. Finish the recipe.
Jo. Dann wollen wir sie mal nicht weiter belästigen.
I'm just not that into you.
Nothing in
Oh,
there but
die
a
Steuerung
decade's
ist
worth of
echt ein
fantastic
bisschen
pirate food.
gewöhnungsbedürftig.
You'll be sorry when my sweet patootie gets his hands on you, LeChuck.
Elaine thought I was an idiot for buying the auto-navigation option, but who's the idiot now, huh? Ah, the legendary monkey casket
Da
of
haben wir den
Hawaii.
Monkey Coffin.
I'll never forget the horrible hula of Hades I had to do to get this thing. Is this thing sloshing? Or words you don't want to hear when you pick up a coffin.
Have you no heart, LeChuck? Wait, what did I say?
To
Of course
display
it
your
doesn't.
inventory, move the cursor to the right edge of the screen and select the tab that it appears. To examine the coffin, select the magnifying glass, then select the coffin.
I wonder how you open this thing.
Ja, wir können auch I drücken.
A seltzer bottle full of root beer. I haven't seen one of these since before I had a beard. Bet this stuff will work wonders on my cutlass. It's a seltzer bottle full of root beer. It looks kind of flat.
So, jetzt haben wir die
It's a seltzer bottle
Breastmints
full of
noch
root beer.
rein, oder?
It looks kind of flat.
Ach, geht nicht. Ah, okay. Zum Kombinieren müssen wir leider das hier benutzen. Also Root Beer und das.
Whoa, this city. I kind of guessed that the breath mints would make the root beer fizzy, but I'm a little freaked out by the glowing. Prepare to meet your frosty carbonated maker, LeChuck.
Dar! Come and get me, you dirt-digging doily dipper!
Stop showboating and spray the sword, Guybrush.
I'm not showboating, I'm... Whoa. Oops.
And now we're going to die. Again. Oh, wonderful.
Okay, no problem. I just need to find a fresh supply of impossible-to-find voodoo root beer. I sure hope there's some on Elaine's ship, because mine's as dry as a bone. And not one of those wet bones. I'm talking a dry, dry bone.
Sometimes, after certain events, characters will have new things to say. Try selecting Elaine to talk to her.
Thing, or I'll gut you from gob to gizzard!
Ich habe die Musik mal ein bisschen leiser gemacht.
Elaine!
What?
Elaine, you've got inordinately strong thighs. See if you can swing me that rope.
It's not long enough. But I've got a better idea.
How'd you do that?
You don't spend several years at the side of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, without picking up a few tricks, darling.
My ship, my booty, my collection of autographed sextants.
We'll buy you some more sextants later. Just stop, LeChuck.
Ah, Threepwood. So good of you to join us. Saves me the trouble of having to sink your ship.
Okay,
Hang in there, guys.
was haben wir denn
We'll get you
da?
out
Im
as soon as
Hatch?
I put an end to LeChuck.
Won't someone...
Elaine,
Guybrush?
Die Kanone benutzen? Nee.
sorry it took so long to catch up with you, but I've been busy digging up arcane voodoo items. Did you miss me?
Buckets. Now put this pirate out of our misery.
You wouldn't believe the adventures I've been having. There was a death hula, an ice-breathing accountant,
You can tell me all about it over dinner. Right after we stop the rampaging undead pirate over there.
So, what have you been up to while I was out adventuring?
Oh, the usual. Mayhem, swashbuckling, a troubling encounter with an enchanted aardvark. Now the hold's full of monkeys and Captain Personality over there thinks he's gonna marry me.
Again? Talk about obsessed.
Well, it'd be flattering if I wasn't so married and he wasn't so dead.
What's LeChuck doing with all these monkeys anyway?
I think it's some sort of blood sacrifice in exchange for the secret language of plankton. Or maybe he just really hates monkeys. It's all been a little vague.
That's strange. LeChuck's soul-chilling schemes are usually so well planned. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Or later tonight.
Okay, was haben wir hier?
I wondered where all of my gunpowder went after
Gunpowder?
the mother-in-law incident. I wondered where all my...
Haben wir jetzt da was?
It's Elaine's barrel of
Nee,
light
anscheinend
grog.
nicht.
It's like real grog,
Grog?
only without the taste, calories, or debilitating blackouts. A wet cutlass. Just what I've always wanted.
Won't someone please think of the monkey?
Nah. Hang in there, guys. We'll get you out as soon as I put an end to LeChuck.
Find something to replace the voodoo root beer.
Okay.
Those roots could really use a trim.
Chuck the plant.
Won't someone please think of...
Let's see if we can cut back some of those unruly roots. There. Much neater.
Won't someone please think of the monkeys?
Ja, Moment. Nee, das geht nicht. Können wir den öffnen? Nein.
Mami.
Poor little guy.
Die
Wonder if he'll
wollen
have
nicht.
phantom root pains now.
Dann benutzen wir vielleicht mal das in dem Grog.
Let's see if these roots add anything to this horrible knot grog. Ugh. This root grog is bland, joyless, and jejune. It's also flat. Now
Dann
that's
tun wir
some
die da
fizzy
rein.
root grog. Bet it still tastes like monkey snot, though. Okay, you barrel of disgusting low-cal goo.
Dann jetzt das
Make
Schwert
yourself
rein.
useful. Booyah! Look out, LeChuck! Here comes Guybrush Threepwood's glowing sword of hot monkey vengeance.
Nothing can stop me now.
Once I get rid of LeChuck, I better mouth that stuff up before it eats through the deck. I don't think this sword can slice open that
Das
hole.
Hatch öffnen? Nicht? Okay. Ja, dann LeChuck. Versuchen wir unser Glück mit dem Cutlass.
LeChuck!
Do you mind? I be in the middle of an unholy ceremony here.
Unholy this!
Unholy this?
Yeah, I know, but he didn't give me much to work with. Hey!
Ah, you can't defeat me that easily, sheep good. Wait, what's happening?
Is that how the cutlass is supposed to work?
I don't know. It's so bright. What the heck?
Woof.
I'm human.
That's debatable.
Guybrush, quick! Finish him off!
What? Oh, right. This is for the monkeys, LeChuck.
What are you doing? Finish him!
It's not me. It's my hand. It won't. Uh-oh. Elaine!
Guybrush?
zum Gunpowder. Da sind wir angeschwemmt worden.
Elaine?
Ahoy there, me hearty!
What?
Don't worry, we'll have you up and sucking back a grog in... Oh, my dote! My beautiful pirate dote! I'll get you for this, you craven bilge rats!
Sorry, I don't know what got into me. Oh, this can't be good.
You know, you really should have that looked at, kid.
Huh?
The name's Nipperkin. Davy Nipperkin, senior reporter, Keelhauler Gazette. Welcome to Flotsam Island. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Actually,
Great. What's your name, where'd you come from, and how'd you get here?
Na, so wie immer.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, and...
Pirate, eh? Well, I believe it when I see it, kid. Still, it'd be nice to have a real genuine pirate buckling his swash around Flotsam Island again. Why, I haven't had an honest-to-goodness pirate story to write about in over 6 months.
Right.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Nothing like the promise of a good pirate story to get the old journalistic juices flowing again, says I. Say, just listen to me prattling on while you stand there all wet and confused and whatnot. So, what's your story, Creepwood?
This island looks, lovely, but where can I find a ship? I really need to get back to the Rock of Gelato and find my wife.
Well, there's only one ship here on Flotsam Island, but it won't do you any good.
Why not?
It's the winds, Threepwood, the winds. Here on Flotsam Island, the winds are always blowing inward 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's a freak of nature, a fluke, a curse. Whatever you want to call it, the result is the same. Once you've landed on Flotsam Island, you're trapped.
Are you seriously telling me there's no way off this island?
Well, not by ship, anyway. The only person who I think might know a way off the island is Deep Gut.
Deep Gut.
Deep gut? What's a deep gut?
Deep Gut's my secret source for off-island news stories, and it's a good thing, too. Without the Gut's uncanny inter-island scoops, the Keelhauler Gazette would never be able to compete with those snooty prima donnas over at the Flotsam Times.
Off-island news? Hey, then he might know something about Elaine. Where can I find this deep gut?
Hold on a second, pirate boy. Davy J. Nipperkin doesn't go handing over his secret sources to every Tom, Dick, and Guybrush that washes ashore.
But I can pay you with treasure from my ship, which is probably at the bottom of the ocean by now.
Look, kid, you seem like a nice enough pirate, so I'll make you a deal.
Yeah, a deal. Okay, but no blood signatures. Great, I love making a deal with complete strangers. Oder sagen wir das, I won't have to dress up like a sheep, will I?
A deal?
Yeah, off-island news is nice and all, but the fair citizens of Flotsam are getting tired of stories about faraway lands they'll never see again. Not to mention that I hate being beholden to this deep gut person.
So?
So I need some nice, meaty local pirate news.
I love making pirate news.
That's the spirit, kid. You can translate that moxie into news-making pirate mayhem, and I'll hand you deep gut on a silver platter.
Yeah, this'll be a snap. A snap. A snap. Ow!
Chapter 1. Launch of the Screaming Narwhal. Tja, hier sind wir also gestrandet. Dann sehen wir uns doch erstmal hier um. Unsere Hand ist jetzt irgendwie von LeChuck besessen. Wie kommen wir hier weiter? Ah, da wollen wir nicht hin. Broken Rowboat.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Geht's da gar nicht weiter? Anscheinend nicht. The Club 41.
Club 41. I wonder what the 41 stands for.
Sein.
Attention! Club 41, Flotsam Island's most prestigious pirate organization, is no longer accepting new applications for membership. Thank you for your continued interest and please go away.
Da werden wir also vermutlich gar nicht reinkommen erstmal. Club Door.
Card?
Card? What card?
Das ist wohl ein Passwort. That.
Printer's ink, the lifeblood of the newspaper industry, lovingly harvested from squid udders.
Bulletin Board. Was gibt's denn?
Wind still sucks. Flotsam Island endures 1,138th straight day
Ja,
of
das klingt
unwelcome
ja
winds.
wirklich sehr interessant. Latest Edition.
The Flotsam Keel Hauler Gazette. All the news that floats will print.
Paper Stack.
Nipperkin wasn't kidding about news being slow
Wind
on
still
Flotsam.
sucks. Müsste nicht eigentlich heißen Wind still blows? Naja.
Hey,
Hey, Davey.
call me
Nipperkin.
Nipperkin, kid. Everyone else does.
I'd rather not. So, what sorts of swashbuckling do you go in for around these parts?
Oh, we used to love all sorts of piracy here on Flotsam. Barely a day would go by without a good bar fight, ship seizing, or buried treasure cropping up. Now it seems like all anyone wants to do is hang around and wait for the winds to change.
Well, leave it to me and your sleepy little hamlet will be bubbling over with buccaneering boisterousness before you know it. I've still got some questions about those acts of piracy.
Fire away, kid. I'm a font of information. What do you want to know?
What kind of ships are there to seize on Flotsam Island?
We've only got one ship on Flotsam, the Screaming Narwhal. It hasn't been seized in years.
Where should I look for treasure on this island?
There used to be all kinds of buried treasures in Flotsam's jungles, but they've been pretty much tapped out. If I were you, I'd look for an established pirate treasure hunter to give you a hand.
Where does a pirate go to start a bar fight on this island?
Well, the only bar around here is Club 41. Good luck starting a fight in that joint. They run a pretty tight ship over there, you know what I mean?
I'm drawing a blank.
I hate it when that happens.
Couldn't you just tell me how to contact Deep Gut? I'll be your best friend.
Sorry, kid, no can do. I need pirate stories, and you need my source. Any questions?
Nö, eigentlich nicht.
Bye.
Keep up the pirating, kid. I'm rooting for you.
Rooten Tooten. Jail carvings.
Whoever built this jail really wanted to put the burr in brig. Those eye carvings are creepy.
Jail.
It's an empty, smelly jail cell. Kind of like the ones back on Melee Island. Good times. It's an empty, smelly jail cell. Kind of like the ones back on Melee Island. Good times. Whoever built this jail really wanted to put the burr in brig. Those eye carvings are creepy.
Fancy building.
From the jails, the flag, and the general air of perverted justice, I can only guess that this must be the Flotsam Island courthouse.
Hear ye, hear ye. Ah,
Hear
hear ye, hear ye.
Owing to the unprecedented downturn in criminal activity on Flotsam Island, I've locked up the courthouse and taken a long-delayed 3-month sabbatical. Please don't break any laws until I return. Or else. Sincerely, Judge Grindstone.
Dann wird aber auch zu sein.
I guess court isn't in session today. Which is probably a good thing, considering all the laws I'll be breaking.
Was haben wir hier? Flyer, den wir lesen können.
Pirates plundering your palace? Buccaneers bashing your balustrades? Swashbucklers slicing your stomachs? Then you need Morgan Le Fay, pirate hunter par excellence. Great, a pirate hunter. I need that like I need a 4th nipple.
A force. Okay. Ja. Schauen wir da erstmal, was es hier auf dem Schild steht.
Well, blow me down, Glassworks. Alphabet sale. Free vowels while supplies last.
Schauen wir uns das mal an.
Carvings of mermaids. Or are they mermen? I don't really have the education, jacket, or fedora to properly interpret ambiguous ancient carvings.
Ja, schade eigentlich. Gehen wir da mal rein?
It's locked.
Oder auch nicht. Wie wird das angetrieben? Alles vom Wind oder was? Hat er nochmal ein Blasebike extra? Seltsam. Oh.
Holy screaming starfish! I think I've just found my ride off this stinking island.
Not so fast, my well-coiffed friend.
Who?
Reginald Van Winslow, captain of the Screaming Narwhal. And you are?
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Oh, really? What can I do for you, Mr. Mighty Pirate?
Do you know anything about Club 41?
Club 41? Wonderful place. I haven't been there since I lost my membership card when I seized the Narwhal.
Fragen wir erstmal die unverfänglichen Sachen.
How'd you end up on Flotsam?
Same as everyone else here, lad. The winds. I was chasing some brigand that had stolen my hard-earned booty when all of a sudden Flotsam's capricious winds picked up my ship, shredded it to bits, and plunked me down here on her bounteous shores.
Nice ship. Were you drunk when you built it?
Good one, boyo. But I didn't build the Screaming Narwhal. It was assembled by a committee of concerned Flotsam citizens.
Were they drunk?
No, but they had to use whatever floated ashore. Hence, the aforementioned constructed by Sots Look.
Well, if you didn't build the Narwhal, why are you the captain?
By tradition, whoever knocks the captain of the Screaming Narwhal off the deck gets to be the captain, until he's knocked off by the next guy.
So all I have to do is knock him off, huh?
Ja, dann können wir vielleicht irgendwie mit dieser Wäscheleine da regeln.
Heave to and strike your colors. I've come to seize your ship.
You have? Jolly good. No one's been man enough to take the Screaming Narwhal for over 2 years.
He's got a really good attitude for someone who's about to lose his ship. Why are you so happy about me seizing your ship?
I love a good challenge. Girds the mind and sharpens the loins, don't you know?
Huh? Be seeing ya.
I look forward to it.
Ja, wir können ihn noch mal ein paar Sachen fragen. Das machen wir aber nicht mehr heute. Machen wir diese Stelle lieber erstmal ein kleines Päuschen. Und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal.